team. I'm at the gym, getting a pump. I feel pumped up to drop some knowledge bombs. I basically had a realization as we're going through some really good progress recently with my network and support and them seeing the ideas and growth that we're having as amazing. We are about to be able to scale. And scale is something which is difficult. Scale means uncomfortableness. It is much easier to just keep a ship running than it is to build a bigger ship. As you build a bigger ship, you have new crew, new challenges, training. Things get difficult as you scale. The only way to scale is to scale generals. I am a general in the true sense of the word, where general may mean generalist. I understand all the different pieces and components, the psychology, the way people think, the way the legal aspect may work of offer letters, the incentive structures which make people excited about their work, getting updates from people daily just to make sure that they're on track and motivated. One of the biggest keys, of course, is having an exciting project. That is the biggest key of what makes us win and makes us great, is that we're not just building things and treating any single person as someone who will not have a high trajectory growth from growing with this organization. That is what I wanted so badly when I was younger, when I was looking at organizations to join. And so now that I am at the helm of this organization, that is the way that it's being ran. That is the culture and the essence which is here. And what I wanted to make this video for was mainly on the basis of speaking to the difficulty of being a general, but to the key. And the difficulty is that you just feel like you're incapable of doing that. That's outside your wheelhouse. That seems difficult, that seems hard. That you don't understand that you can't do it, that you need skills. And what great generals understand is that we have super intelligence at our fingertips. Your computer makes the world an oyster of anything you want to get done, especially using ChatGPT. Continue to ask it questions. All the resources, anything you want to do, someone else basically has done. 99.99%. And if not the exact new thing, there are things which can teach you about what you're doing. And so the greatest thing a general can know is that you can learn anything, and that all you need to do is believe in that to be a great general. That's it. That's the summary of it, is that you can learn, and that you're learning for a bigger, higher purpose, that we're here on this planet to truly do revolutionary things. That's another thing about this organization which I was personally lacking, was a sense of actual spirit and connectedness with, to me, my work is my life, because my life is my work, because this work is all based around healing the world. And not just healing, but giving and building better systems. I believe that we are here when it is imperfect, simply to recognize that the greatest thing that we can do is be of service, is to hone ourselves, to become basically soldiers, but not soldiers fighting with guns on the front lines for a country who may not actually be using you for good, but soldiers of a story, of a narrative, soldiers helping to create a beautiful future for everyone, helping to bring people faith and hope. There is a world, in fact, it's the only world that I see coming, because we have so many shots on goal, where one of our companies is going to break $1 billion valuation. Now, everyone's going to benefit from that. As we rise, we all rise together. There's more opportunity, more growth. As you learn and you can provide more value, and you learn more about the different pieces, and you become more efficient, and you download more of the knowledge base which helps makes me be successful, you be successful, anyone be successful, because I'm just re-teaching what I learned. It's all a great trajectory. I want to reinforce that because I want us to think about what it looks like as we move towards that. We have all the things, we have all the potential. It's a matter of doing it. And I think one of the things which really excites me is the fact that we are built so different. What CEO is like myself? This is not for me to try to put myself up, but I have tried very hard to become not just self-serving. And I think that's powerful and important. And I don't see many people just publishing their raw videos for the world to see, so that they can see how much thought and care and effort went into it, how all the philosophy and ideas that should be shared from many of the great leaders, like I wish I could see them when they were still figuring it out and when they were going through the process and getting those nuggets of information. They're harder to extract when you're out of it. I remember I had way better ideas about how my parents should raise me when I was young, and I remember writing them down and thinking, I need to hold on to these. I lost them. I think I wrote them down on paper. I tried saving notebooks. Maybe they're shoved away in a closet somewhere, but it became true. And I don't remember those insights that I had because because a lot of the greatest insights about how to excel only happen while you're trying to excel, not after. And sadly, we mainly hear from the people who have excelled and those insights later, which have great wisdoms. But again, this sort of transparency has never really been done before. I'm going to throw this on my standard YouTube channel. I'm going to send it to the generals that exist inside of our team. And I want to make sure as we onboard new generals that we give an entire download kit of videos like this for people to have an awareness and the context on everything we're doing. I love learning about the idea that learning is so subconscious that even if you don't feel like you changed the way that you think, as long as you sit there and you pay attention and you feel the emotion of the words, that stuff is getting stored into your subconscious. Now, you do need to feel the emotion. It doesn't work when you're asleep and you're listening to these sorts of things because there's no emotional connection. It is through our feelings that we decide how to store memory. And so it is through our conscious awareness and attention and focus that we can truly level up far faster. And if you were unfocused during this video, I implore you to just take that bit of teaching and sit here and sit with it and sit with the ideas and some of the profundities, the profound insights that even I speak, I don't give enough emotion to. Stuff like love is the answer. I should basically be sitting here crying while I say that because it's so true, but I'm in a gym and that would be weird. But being weird is good. It's weird enough that I'm walking around filming this video. I think everyone should be a little bit more weird. Love you all. I love the whole world and all its sights and sounds. Keep it up. We're gonna win.